Redrick here, the mom strategist. I am so excited. I'm going to keep this really quick tonight. And I never come on this late, but I had this thought today, and I have been trying to get onto a live stream like all weekend, and I've just had a really busy weekend. And so, hey, Denise, tonight, Denise, I'm going to be talking about doing what you can do, how it gets in the way of doing what you want to do. And this is so true. I'm Mia Redrick. I'm the mom strategist. I support clients with both life and business success. You can always check me out at miaredrick.com or on Facebook. Hey there, darling, at miaredrick.com. I'm a business coach. I'm a kick butt business coach, great business coach, if I say so myself. And I got started my business over 10 years ago, and I made the decision to simply go to work as myself. I decided I wanted to package my know-how, my gifts, my talent, my education, my background, thank you so much, my gifts, into a product or service that I could serve the world with, and I've done exactly that. I show my clients how to take what they know how to do already, package their know-how into monetizable products that are high-ticket products that they can serve the world with. Right? And you know what? We do it in a way that's time rich, and we do it in a way that's authentic. We do it in a way where we're selling what we know. We're not selling what somebody else knows only. You know what I mean? Like, who wants to do that? Because already your gifts and your talents and your skills, people will pay you for what you know how to do. And if you don't know that, I'd love to teach you that. All right? And I guess my story is that I'm a mom and a wife, and I got started in my business. I had no idea 10 years ago what I was going to do, how I was going to package my know-how into a product. And I went to a small business resource center. I was told by the director of that business center that my idea, mom coaching, did not make any sense, and that I should get a job, go back to corporate America, and try a conventional path. And I'm so grateful I didn't listen. I kept looking for someone that could help me. And that's a tip, right? So if you have an out-of-the-box idea, you need to be talking to someone that's out of the box, that's living out of the box, that can advise you out of the box. So I ended up hiring a coach. I bumped into a coach. Her name was Terry, and her model changed my life, literally. I never knew that you could work from the comfort of your home doing what you love to do, right? And one of the things that I love about her model was that she was working from the comfort of her home, and she didn't like winter. So November, December, January, and February, she moves to Mexico and runs her business from there. And I just thought that was super powerful to have a business that truly was time rich, that allowed you to run that business anywhere you wanted around the world. And I was like, I'm in. And so fast forward, I've had the opportunity to build my business from the comfort of my home and service thousands of clients over the years, doing what I absolutely love to do. And the coolest part is I've been a full-time entrepreneur for over 2 decades alongside my husband, and our kids have never seen their mom or dad work a job. We've always been full-time entrepreneurs, and so we've not been W-2 employees. Hey there, darling. And so to me, that's just an incredible blessing. I think that's Barbara there. That's been an incredible blessing, right? Because they don't know what that looks like. And I am so grateful. And if you're a mom or dad out there, you're a woman or a man out there, and that's what you're looking for, that's what I'm into, and you'll love my skills because of it. Now, do me a favor. Please share on Twitter, on Facebook, on Periscope, because tonight I'm going to be teaching very simply on doing what you can do sometimes gets in the way of doing what you want to do. And I'm going to break that down for you over the next couple of minutes. I'm not going to be on here long, but I've got a really powerful message. I just want to get you to think. And I want you to think about this, right? And I think that you guys will all agree with me when I'm done this particular broadcast. And I'll tell you that to me, one of the greatest benefits of building this business, thank you, one of the greatest benefits of building this business has been the fact that we've been able to give our kids a world-class education. We have. We've invested over $740,000 educating our children. We have. I've been able to be there for my husband. He's been able to be there for himself because he built a business that allowed for his freedom to, when he got kidney disease, he developed kidney disease over 8 or 9 years ago, and he didn't have to worry about going to work. He could focus on his healing. We could hire the best private doctors for him, boutique doctors, so he could get amazing care. And I know that somebody out there that's listening to what I'm talking about and you stood up straight. I'm telling you that if you build your business right, it'll be there for you when you need it. In our case, we needed it around the time that Pat developed kidney disease, and then he got a kidney transplant over almost 4 years ago. I can't believe it. It's amazing. And he's doing amazingly well. And to me, running a business created options for us. And I just want more people to have the exact same thing. Or maybe you want to run your business because you want freedom. You want to control your time. You want to decide when you go in the office, if you go in the office, if you want to work out during the day. I don't know what you want to do, but I know that you can be the boss and create your own schedule if you run an amazing and profitable business. And if you're about that, I'm all about it. Now, I will tell you, if you like my scopes, then you need to hit that little guy here on Periscope so that you get notifications. The thing to keep in mind, I'm never talking about flash cash strategies. So if you're interested in something like overnight, like success, or like blinking and selling things out of integrity, I am not for you, all right? But if you're interested in taking what you know how to do, package that, building a solid brand and business, all right, that's sustainable, then you're going to love what I talk about. All right, that being said, let me jump in today. If you guys are ready, I'm ready. I'm going to keep this really, really, really quick. All right, so tonight's topic is, Hey Adley, is on doing what you can do gets in the way of doing what you want to do. And I want to break this down for you guys tonight. Hey there, darling, right? I want to break this down for you guys tonight because I think that sometimes what happens, and I hear people talk about this all the time, and I've even given people this advice, and you may have too, all right? And I've said, hey, sometimes you got to do what you can do until you can do what you want to do. That's true. There are times that, in your life that you might have to work your full-time job so that you can sow a seed and invest in the thing that you want that will get you free. That's a real thing, right? Doing what you can do to do what you want to do. But tonight I wanted to talk about it in an advanced way. And it's for those of you who have said to yourselves, I'm going to be doing what I can do, right? I'm going to do what I can do so I can do what I want to do. But you never pivoted. You never ever did the thing that you needed to do, you know what I'm saying? So that you could get out of that situation to be able to do what you want to do. And so you find yourself now in a place 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, okay, where you didn't make the pivot. You didn't make the turn. You didn't make the investment. You didn't implement the things you were supposed to do so that you could transition out. So now you're looking at your life and you're looking at your business and you're saying, I'm in the exact same place. And in fact, there are no hearts, but I'm going to break it down anyway. But in fact, you're not even in the same place. You're not in as great of a place as you were when you had the initial idea, because now it's less money, it's probably more responsibility, and it's less enthusiasm or clarity around the thing that you really want to do. You guys know I'm breaking this down, all right? And so there is a cost. Hey there, darling. There is a cost to waiting. Okay, there is a cost to waiting. There's a cost to procrastinating. There's a cost to inaction. There's a cost to delaying. There's a cost to having a future date to move forward. And if you're that person that every single time you're talking about, I'm going to do this right now until I can do this. Now, I'm talking about it as it relates to your big dream, but you might even apply it to something like investing in yourself. Let me break it down. I know this is going to hurt somebody's feelings, so let me fan you, okay? Let me fan you, all right? Because it could even look like that. You might be that person that you know what you need, right? You know what you need in order for you to get to your next level. You know the kind of mentorship you need, the kind of coach, consulting that you need to get to your next level. And you keep investing in inferior things. You're investing in something that's $30, $150, or $497 or $997, and it's not the total and full solution for you. And then you keep saying, but it didn't work. Well, it didn't work because you never intended for it to work. See, you invested in the Band-Aid, all right? You kept investing in the thing that you could do instead of the thing, you know what I mean? Because it never got you to what you wanted to do because it was never intended for that. And I want to break that all the way down for those of you who have been justifying, you know what I mean, staying in the same place over and over and over again. When I tell you I'm breaking this down tonight, you know what I mean? I'm breaking this all the way down. And I wanted to do this because this is one of those things I hear all the time. People never factor in the amount of time that they're wasting, the amount of money that they're wasting because they're doing what they can do. You know what I mean? While they're getting ready to do what they really want to do. And most often they never get to do what they really want to do because they never really thought that if I really want to get to where I really want to be, I need to invest in where I want to be. I need to take a step in the area of where I want to be. And I don't need to be zigzagging to get to my dream or my goals. Is this making sense? All right. And if you find, thank you so much, Colleen. There is one person on here tonight that's getting this, right? And so, you know what I'm saying? So if this is you, I want to call you out and I want to ask you, right? Have you been that person that keeps saying that this is what I can do right now? And you never ever get to or make a choice. That's a powerful choice. So it's a powerful choice to choose what you need, right? To choose what you need and to step into what you need. It's a powerful choice. And a lot of us are very afraid of making decisions that are powerful. So we make decisions that are less powerful. We make decisions that we don't, thank you so much, right? Am I talking to you, right? We make decisions that don't allow us to fully commit with our money, with our time, with our energy. We make decisions that we can walk away from because we're not fully committed because of our own doubts, because of our own fears. I just wanted to break it down. And if you've been saying over and over again, I'm going to do this right now, and then eventually I'm going to get to doing what I want to do, you're probably not going to get to do what you want to do. Because I talk to people every single day, and there are two types. There are the people who say, this is what I know I want to do, and I'm not ready for it, but I'm going to step into it. And by stepping into it and acting ready, they get ready. Because everything around them is about their next level. Then you have the people who say, this is what I really want. And they're usually exceptionally passionate and descriptive about the thing that they really want. But when it's time to commit to the thing they really want, they're not ready to step into it. They can't make a decision about it. So they choose something that they don't want, which takes them off the path. So the thing that you don't want is never intended to get you to the thing that you do want. You understand this, right? So this idea that you're going to build a muscle, it's like me saying that, I'm going to lift a 5-pound weight and expect a 5-pound weight to do the same thing that, a 50-pound weight's going to do. It's not. Okay. I need a heck of a lot of reps, and I've got to be really, really, really committed to create the exact same results. Right. So think about that in your own life. All right. The fact of the matter is, are you the person that you keep saying, I'm going to do this until I can do this? Are you the person that says, you know what? I know this is what I need, and I'm ready to step into it. Now, let's be clear that to make a decision to step into the thing that you really want requires you, one, mindset-wise, to be in a place where you can receive the things that you want. And not every single person can receive the things that they say they want. See, a lot of people can talk about the things that they want, but a lot of people don't have the ability in their mind's eye, in their heart, in their belief system, right, or between their ears, to receive what they want. So therefore they say, I'm going to do this one thing, right, on the way to doing this other thing, because that thing they can believe. And stepping into that powerful thing, it scares you. There's no way that, I always say this, like, imagine that you want to go from where you are to where you want to be. And where you are right now, you may be making, I don't know, $100,000, $200,000 a year or more. But you're ready for more than that. You're like, I'm ready to hit $500,000 in my company. I'm ready to hit $1 million in my company. You're not going to be the same person. And you already know that what you have to step into, you are going to have to grow. You're going to have to ask for things that are going to make you uncomfortable. But you also know that you can't go investing in things that take you off course. And that's the challenge at times when you downgrade what you want because you're like, I can't afford it. One of the things that I say to people all the time is, okay, let's think about what you can and can't afford. What you can and can't afford is not based on money. What you can and cannot afford is based on your belief in yourself. If Oprah was coming tomorrow and Oprah was you were sitting on the front row and Oprah was coming and she was going to choose one person to work with and you had to find the money. You had to find $5,000, $10,000 or whatever it was to be in the seat so that Oprah could potentially pick you. and promote you and your brand and your company you knew would be life-changing, would you find the money? Who would you ask? How tall would you stand? All right. The reason that people don't do what they need to do, they say, I'm going to do this instead of this, is because of belief. It's not because of ability. Nope, it's not. I know this to be a fact. I have people all the time that say to me, I have a client who's one of my rock star clients who I absolutely love, who, when she decided to work with me, had $800 in the bank. And you know what? Hey there, darling. She made a decision. She had $800 in the bank, $800 for her family. And she made a decision to invest in herself. And when she did that, you know what she did? In 6 months, she made $109,000. And she went from selling things for $97 to selling things up to $10,000 each. You know what I'm saying? So she stepped into who she wanted to be. She didn't say, I'm going to invest in this thing because I can't afford it. She didn't have the money. She couldn't afford it. But there are people who believe that if they look at something and they say, I can't afford it, they don't do it. I see people every single day that make investments in things they can't afford. But you know what? They do it because of their beliefs in themselves, to grow themselves, because they understand that they can't get what they want. They can't get to the next level not knowing what they want. If you don't know what you need to know to get to your next level, how do you get there? Simple as that. Every single level that I've ever invested in, I never thought or saw it possible. It always was a stretch for me. All right. But it allowed me to get to where I needed to be. It allowed me to learn what I needed to know. It allowed me to be around people that could change my whole world. Right. It's all about mindset. Yes, Colleen. It's belief. Right. It's all about it. And the moment that you keep saying that I'm going to do what I got to do until I can do what I want to do, I'm telling you, you need to step into what you want to do. And when you step into what you want to do, you will rise up, and all the parts of you that are great and amazing will be challenged for you to show up 100% and powerful. Doing what you can do is not allowing you to grow. Doing what you can do is not attracting to you what you need. Doing what you can do is not the tool that's going to allow you to realize the results that's possible inside of you. Doing what you can do, you can walk away from. All right. And I just wanted to break that down. That was on my heart today. I've been trying to get on Periscope all weekend. All right. And I just had a busy weekend, amazing weekend, but I had a busy weekend. And I was like, tonight, I'm not going to let this go by. It's a late scope, but I hope that this has supported somebody out there that maybe you've been dealing with that. Right. It all starts in the mind. And for those that have been forever saying, you know what, I'm gonna. Did you do it? All the things you said you're going to do, you're not going to do. Because when you're making a decision, there's no future date on success. People who decide to change their lives, they decide. They decide. And a decision is made right now. A decision is not made in 2 weeks. You know what I mean? I'm not making a decision in 2 weeks to be great. No. The decision is made right now. What about you? All right. I want to open the floor really quickly and see if there are any questions for me or any comments. If this scope has supported you in any way, I'd love to hear how. What was your takeaway? What was your aha moment? What did you get as a result of you being here today? I'd love to hear it. I'm Mia Redrick. I'm the mom strategist. I support clients with both life and business success. You can always stay connected to me at miaredrick.com. You can sign up for a strategy session with me. If you're interested in working with a coach and you're ready to make an investment in yourself, right? So you go to bit.ly/coaching with Mia, bit.ly/coaching with Mia. You can also sign up on my Facebook page, Mia Redrick, the mom strategist. Make sure we can stay connected beyond Periscope. I'd love to do that. If you're not following me, hit that little guy here on Periscope so that you get notifications when I come back on Periscope. I usually come on every day. Try to come on every day. In the mornings when I'm working out with my trainer, I will do a Periscope. And I usually do a mindset scope, and then I come on in the evenings. Someone just wrote, this was for me. I will find a way to work with you. Find a way. I would love to work with you, right? Find a way. You got to find a way. Every single coach I've ever worked with, I had to find a way. I told you guys my very first opportunity to work with a coach, she said she was charging $1,000 an hour. And this is over 10 years ago. And I was like, what? I don't even know what questions I might ask you. You know what I mean? I honestly, I had no idea. I didn't know much about coaching, business coaching, life coaching at that time. And I had to sign a contract with her for 18 months. And I ended up investing in a $150 program, right? I invested in a program that was $150 a month. And but I knew for a fact that to change my life, I had to change my thoughts. I had to change my investments. And I knew that she was living in a way that was congruent to what I wanted. And I'm so grateful I made that decision to change my life. All right. And for those of you who keep saying, I'm going to do what I can do until I do what I want to do, and you buying things $30 a week, and you looking at your life 3 months later, what are you going to do next year? Right? What are you going to do next year? Okay. Does that make sense? Okay. What are you going to do next year? You need to build a business that's sustainable. You need to build a business leveraging what you know, packaging what you know. All right. Are there any quick questions or comments before I sign off? I want to thank you so much for joining me tonight. I appreciate you guys for being here. That's late. It is late, right? Yes. You will be totally as you did. We will change. Will change your life forever. Okay. Are there any other questions or comments? Are there any other questions or comments? I can see, but I think I'm so close to the light, it's kind of blurring out the names, so I kind of have to read it a little differently than I normally have to. Are there any other questions or comments before I sign off? I want to thank you for your time tonight. Last chance to share on Twitter, on Facebook, on Periscope. Please share it because we know other people will benefit as a result of me sharing what I shared tonight. I do business scopes that come on in the evenings here. And like I said, in the mornings, I come on usually from the gym on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and on Saturdays. All right. I want to thank you for your time. I'll talk to you soon. I love you guys. Bye.